Moses Lake School District teachers, you are rocking and rolling into phase 2. I am so excited and impressed with everything that I'm hearing from your colleagues and your administrators. Moses Lake is a great place to be. And maybe you are starting to incorporate new tools into your instruction. So I have a couple pieces of advice and a couple new tools that I want to share with you. The very first piece of advice I have is, with all the freemium things out there, make sure you're digging in and making sure that they're appropriate for your students. So if you go to Common Sense Media website, you can search websites, apps, tools, all of those, and they'll kind of tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly about them. So before you dig in too much, go to Common Sense Media first. My other piece of advice is YouTube is a great place to find help with tools, but make sure you're not watching old videos. Nothing makes me angrier than to watch a video that was 5 years old or 3 years old or even sometimes 6 months old, because the tool has been updated and it doesn't make sense. So when you are searching for information, make sure you hit that tool button and make sure you filter by the time, at least within the last couple months, to get the latest and greatest information. Also, a few reminders. We're having issues where students are logging in as each other because they are still using those default passwords. So I encourage you to click here. It's going to take you to MLSD 161, the password reset portal. Encourage your students to change their passwords. We are having problems, and you might give them some ideas on what makes a good password. I also want to encourage you, if you're not holding office hours with your students, start doing that. You can use Google Hangouts, you can use Google Meet, you can also use Zoom. I want to let you know, though, that those office hours shouldn't be for new instruction, because not all kids can be there at the same time, and you don't want them to miss out on instruction. So office hours are for synchronous work. They're to build relationships, have fun, do scavenger hunts, play Pictionary, Would You Rather, name that tune. But just be with your kids for those office hours, and then use a different video platform for asynchronous videos where you're introducing new learning. And the last thing, we did the parent survey. I'm about to get those results out to you, but it's important that you are communicating with parents often. Ask them for feedback. How's it going? Is this too much work? Is it not enough work? Have you done too many flip grids? But ask for feedback. So I just talked a minute about having office hours with your students. Google Meet has a great integration to Classroom. And if you were to ask Marlon, should I use Meet or should I use Zoom? He's going to tell you Google products every time, because we know it's monitored and we can support you in that. Zoom is also a very popular one that many of us are using. And Screencastify is for those asynchronous videos, those videos you're making for new instruction that kids can watch at their convenience. So we want to give them choice in when they can watch those videos. Screencastify lets you do that, and you can upload to YouTube as well. Students want to be creators of content, so Powtoons, Adobe Spark, and Flipgrid are 3 of my recommendations for that. Each of these titles in white are linked to those sites, and just little summaries down below. Choice boards, this is also something that we're working a lot on with Jeff Udick and educators across the state. Choice boards are a great way to connect our students to their learning. Great for all ages, all content areas. You can personalize for your struggling learners, your EL learners. So have some fun and dig into choice boards. Reading, I think a lot of you know about Get Epic and probably Newsela. Fluency Tutor might be new to you, but a lot of fun to dig into. Student Voice, Padlet and Jamboard are 2 of my favorites, but I'm also hearing people using Nearpod and Pear Deck and Seesaw. I don't know a lot about those, but maybe you have some time to dig in. Don't forget about all the great Google apps out there. Google Earth, again, all ages. I shared it with my 5-year-old great niece, and she had a ball. Canvas is an art site where you can do drawings and be creative. And then Arts and Culture, I did a slam on this not too long ago, but lots of really great things there. And a few of these will have a slam attached. Gameplay, I know you did it in your classrooms. There's no reason why you can't do it with remote learning. Kahoot and Quizlet and Gimkit are waiting for you. You can use these in your office hours as well. So just a couple of different tools for you. Please call me. Let me know what's working, if you have questions, and how I can support you. I'd love to come to your office hours. So thank you for the work you're doing for the students of Moses Lake. I am proud to be one of you.